You may never have heard about ChoicePoint, may not know about LexisNexis, but chances are they know about you. Not just your name, but where you live, what you buy, your driver's license, and social security number. In short, they know just about everything.
Every place you've ever lived, every address, everything you've ever owned in terms of real estate, every time you've been sued, all that information is collected.
Databases are huge businesses, buying and selling your personal details to virtually anyone who wants to make sure your credit's good, like stores, credit rating agencies, even potential employers. And companies buy and sell your information not just in the United States, but around the world, making identity theft a global problem. How serious of a problem is this?
It's a very serious problem, and it's growing every year. The greater technology becomes and the more advanced technology becomes, the greater the risk, of course, the greater the criminal element becomes.
Kevin Barrows cracked his first big computer hacking case as an FBI agent. He says if you think this doesn't apply to you, think again. Because if you've ever had a job, owned a home, rented a car, gone to college, used a credit card, or paid a bill, you're in a database. And once you're in, there's no way out. And it can be virtually impossible to stop others who want to know about you and hide behind your identity.
It's not just financial loss that you have to be concerned with identity theft. It's terrorism. It's the ability to get into this country by using someone else's identification. It's the ability to commit crimes under someone else's name. And there are hundreds and thousands of stories of people who've been victimized in this way.
Last year, the Federal Trade Commission received over 635,000 complaints of consumer fraud and identity theft. And the thing about identity, once it's gone, it's up to you to get it back.
It's really, really difficult for people to be able to prove to banks and insurance companies and other entities that whoever it was who charged these accounts or created these false identities wasn't you. And getting your own identity back is very, very difficult to do.
LexisNexis says it's sending out letters to everyone affected, but except in California, there are no laws forcing companies to tell you if someone's accessed your identity.
Just without further ado,
a subject so popular, we found Wired News reporter Kim Zetter at a yearly conference on it.
There should be perhaps laws that say that companies should be required to encrypt data, which would make it a little more difficult if someone did get into a system to interpret what the data says. There definitely are things that legislators could do, but currently there isn't anything like that.
In February, data broker ChoicePoint said it sold 145,000 personal profiles to identity thieves by mistake. The irony, it appears ChoicePoint never did a background check on the bogus company that bought its files. Congress is now looking into that, fearful this is just the beginning. Deborah Fayrick, CNN, New York.